Hi, Dave. Where
How you
are
doing,
you?
Anne? How are you doing, Anne? I'm here, down here in Southampton. How's that up in sunny Manchester?
Yeah, not sunny today, unfortunately. Today's the first day it's not been sunny. So we've got rain and overcast. So kind of normal Manchester day, really.
I know it well. Yeah, anyway, how you doing? Oh, pretty good.
I'm doing pretty well, yeah. Considering the strange circumstances we find ourselves in at the moment. How are things with you?
Business as normal.
Business is normal.
I'm a hermit anyway. So, yeah, I've got myself, my dog, my shed, my workshop. I'm quite
That
happy.
sounds pretty good.
My missus is somewhere around, but usually I'm hidden in the shed anyway, building something or other. So yeah, it's business as normal. The only time I ever see humans is at a gig. So that's it, business as normal. I love it.
Yeah. Now, Outlaw Orchestra would always have a special place in my heart because when you released your first EP,
Yeah.
I think I wrote the very longest review I've ever written for a 3-song EP in my life.
Yeah.
To this date. That was one pretty long review, and
For 3
thanks to
songs.
Ryan, because he gave me so much information about it. I thought, right, I've just got to put this in, I've got to put this in, and people need to know this, and people need to know the story behind that. So, congratulations. It's my top #1 longest ever piece of writing, I think, about a 3-track. Yeah.
About 3 songs. Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now we've got another 10 coming out. So
You have. You've got your album, Pantomime Villains. So
yeah.
that's your debut album. Full-length album.
They're pretty much, I'd call it a debut album. I mean, we've done 2 EPs, but yeah. Debut album. Yeah, it's sort of much anticipated.
Yes, and it's supposed to be released, and I'm assuming it still is, 29th of May. Is that still the case?
Yeah.
Or is that being pushed back?
No, that's fine. We've stuck to that.
Yeah.
I mean, that was pushed back and pushed back purely because I didn't know if the CD production company and printers were working, and I wasn't hearing from them. And suddenly I did hear from them. We told everyone May. I went, right, we've got to get it right in on the final day, get it right in on the deadline. Last weekend of May. So yes, we will hit target.
And are you planning a launch show for after the week out of this lockdown?
I hadn't even thought about it, but I guess we will just do a gig. More than likely, we will do a gig. And I'm just ad-libbing here because I've not discussed this with anyone, but a central part of the UK for us, sort of southern way, is Reading. And
yeah.
if you know Crazy Cowboy,
yes.
Alec, Mad Alec, he will probably say, guys, come up to the Face Bar, let's do a gig there. However, even he has said that, you know, we've got to get over public confidence. Confidence in sardining yourselves into a venue, sweating like rockers. I don't know how long people are going to be until people are comfortable with that again.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not too, you know, it won't be too long. We can all get back to doing what we love and listening to some great live music. You formed only fairly recently, 2017.
Yeah.
And you describe your sound as bluegrass. So, sorry, heavy grass.
Heavy grass.
You describe heavy grass, not bluegrass. Yeah. So how has that genre been received by the UK crowds? Because it is not one specific, you know, like you just said, you don't quite fit into the country, and it's for rock, it's really on the countryside of rock. So how do you fit?
Too heavy for country, too country for rock.
That's it.
How does it work? Well, basically, we've done a lot of, you know, like you do a lot of festivals, and you might have bands like Pete Way and what's the matey from Little Angels? His band. I can't remember him.
Wayward Sons.
So you might have Wayward Sons, Pete Way. You might have Diamond Head, and us, and you kind of think, wow, we're really country. We got lap steel and banjo.
Mm.
But what it is rock and roll, and it's good fun, and so it works. Sometimes you go to these gigs, and it's a lot of heavy, hard rock bands.
Yeah.
And I'm getting old. Sometimes they all sound. Sometimes
we're all getting old.
they sometimes sound a little bit similar.
Yeah.
And so I figure that when we walk out, treating it like we're playing in the local pub to our mates, it's just good fun rock and roll. I've always wanted to be in a band that's a bit like Rod Stewart and the Facers.
Yeah.
Saturday night, good time, rock and roll. So you can't go wrong.
And people always have loads of fun at your shows. I haven't seen you live yet, but this is what I've heard. That they're always fast.
I kind of tell a story or two. So a bit Always. So there's probably, I've got a set of stories and a set of songs, and I try and fit them all in. But every song has a story which has come about in one way or another. So a bit like Dolly Parton, she is like the expert in telling a story, engaging the audience, and it just walks them into the song.
Yeah.
So
A nice introduction.
They know it's about, and people come along afterwards and they go, I love that song, blah, 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 blah. And they already know everything about the song because you shoehorn them into knowing about it. So I talk a lot on stage.
But you play a lot as well, so you're forgiven for that.
Yeah.
So what do you have coming up then for the rest of the year that hasn't been cancelled? Do you have anything in the diary?
I don't look at it. They just call me.
They just tell you where you need to be and you turn up.
Usually Ryan, the drummer, just says, Dave, I'm picking you up at such and such a point. Be there. Okay, I'll be there. Where are we going?
You won't believe how many times I hear that. There's usually one person in the band that is on top of things, that has the schedule, has the diary, knows where everyone has to be and when, and then everyone else just waits to get told. I
do the accounts. I sit playing guitar 7 days a week, and I do the accounting side of it. So I let Ryan worry about the diary and the logistics. I don't worry about logistics. As long as I'm not driving, I'm quite happy. Okay.
Have you taken up any new hobbies since you've been in lockdown? Because I've taken up a great hobby, which I do every morning now for a good few hours. It's called sleeping in till late. And I highly recommend it. I've never felt better.
It's so true. I started getting close to 9 o'clock going, I should be walking the dog by now. Dog should be walked by 9 a.m. I've managed to get back to 7 to 7:30 a.m. I would say it's more a case of completing projects that I always started and never completed. So I build a lot of the guitars I use on stage. So I'm actually completing loads of them. I actually finished the first. Well, I haven't finished. I lie. So it's an Outlaw Orchestra.
It is.
So these are. I mean, I basically bring all these cigar boxes back from LA. I've got a lot of buddies over there, so I'm over there a lot. So I bring them all back, and then I build these guitars, and then I'm actually managing to finish a lot of them. So they're all good players, and I use them on stage a lot, and they're kind of fun. And some of them work out.
Impressive.
Some of them work out pretty well, and people have asked, do you sell them? I've never sold one, but now I'm being pressured into it.
Yeah, why not?
Finishing projects is one thing.
Yeah.
I built a stream.
You built a stream?
Yeah, I kind of looked at the garden and went, that flower bed, we were to make it into a running river. That would be cool.
Just like dig it out, wait for the rain to fall.
No, we just dug it out and lined it, and then the water at the bottom gets pumped back up to the top. And we've been to the graveyard today, stealing moss off of graves and laying it all down. And now we've just got this full-on roaring stream in the garden, which is cool. It's very chill.
Right. So that's a great tip for everybody looking to make a stream in a garden. Go to your local
grave rob.
Yes, and get a load of moss.
Yeah. So aside from that, completing projects and not doing anything in the line of generating money. We don't need it.
Just live off the land.
Pretty much.
Get water from your stream, and
we're kind of country kids anyway. So we're pretty outborn. We're pretty much born. We're not city kids, so we're pretty much born to chopping wood, burn wood, and keep warm, and put potatoes on the fire. Yeah, it works.
There you go. You got it nailed, haven't you? So you woke up one day and you discovered that one band had never existed, and you were the only person that knew their music. And you could steal it all. You could steal it all and claim it as your own. Which band would you choose?
The Stones.
Okay, fair enough.
Circa 1969 with Mick Taylor and writing all the good songs like Gimme Shelter.
Yeah.
So it would be the Stones. I've been in the Stones tribute band for many years, so it's got to be the Rolling Stones.
It's been really nice speaking to you. Looking forward to seeing you live at the Isolation Fest on the 9th and 10th of May.
Oh yeah.
Take care. Say hi to the rest of the guys.
Isolation Fest. I'm playing that, am I?
See you there.
Thanks so much, Anne. Thanks so much.
Bye.
You too.